Cefalu. My journey. My journey, Gina Cefalu.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, any guests in the room? My journey began the day I was born in Wiesbaden, Germany, on a U.S. military Air Force base. If I had to categorize my journey, I would say it's military to marathon. That's what I'm about. My dad was a military officer, so we lived just about every part of the world growing up. In England, when you did something wrong, in my British school, everybody was in a circle and the principal would beat the behind of the boy or girl with his slipper. And that made such a lasting impression on me. I was the angel girl. I would do nothing wrong. I did not want to be humiliated in the middle of that circumstance in England. When I lived in Texas, y'all, I had an accent, I had a drawl. And everybody was my friend, and y'all come over, y'all do this, y'all do that. And so I really loved the southern hospitality that living in Texas offered. I was in Washington later. My dad was stationed in McCord Air Force Base, and I learned that I didn't like the rain. And the minute I graduated from the University of Washington, I came to the sun. Johnson & Johnson offered me a job, and they said, well, it's in Sacramento, it's not in Seattle. I'll take it. I'll pick. How quickly can you get me out of this rain cloud? When I was growing up, my dad did marathons, like 26 marathons. I'll never forget the marathon in Tacoma. He wanted to do a sub 3-hour marathon, but I was his coach. We didn't have cell phones back in the day, so I had to be at all the checkpoints by the exact time. The marathon finished at the top of the hill. My dad said, if I'm not there by 2:58, we're in trouble, because it's going to take me more than a minute to get to the top of the hill. 2:58 comes, 2:58:30, 2:54, 2:50, almost 2:59, and I see my dad with his sweaty body just struggling to get up that hill, and I said, Dad, we got to do this together. We charged to the top of the hill. My dad finished at 2:59:59. So that's me, military to marathon, and I'm keeping on trucking.